Welcome everyone, this is Will, KMAC Vintage, coming to you today with a summary or a conclusion to the three boards, well, these four boards that were sent to me by another collector, um, restorer person, that he couldn't get them to work and he sent them off. Well, originally some of these boards came all the way from actually Sweden, and he's had them go to various different people and without any luck. So um, as a new kid on the block, like I am with this stuff, um, he he was okay with sending them to me for me to try to see what I could do. And out of the four, I have three of them completely repaired. The last one is the second Macintosh 2 VI, and that board is giving me a little bit of trouble. So I'm not too sure. Sorry, I'm just moving the microphone so it's in a bit better position. I'm not too sure if that board will come back to life because um, I've already 22 chips have already been taken off and cleaned and checked, and that there was some serious corrosion um, on the on the chips. I've also had to fix quite a few traces. Sorry, I'm putting something in the garbage and I don't want to get off my finger. Anyway, so I'm hoping to try one last thing with it, and if that doesn't work, then we're just gonna park that board for now and see as I get some other donor parts. I have a feeling that the VASP chip on it is bad. Um, Processor is fine. All the other ones seem fine. Um, so we'll see. Anyway, so I'm only gonna try one more thing on that board. Is I'm gonna take some ROM from a working board and put on there to see if it works. It could be a ROM issue. So after that, then I'm just gonna move on. I've spent a lot of time on these boards, and I've got some other work that I need to get done. So I want to summarize what I have accomplished and what I've done. This is the 2VI board. Like I said, when this came to me, CPU was loose. All four LS245s were loose. All eight RAM were loose. There were no caps on it. I think I can't remember. Yeah, well, there were some caps and some weren't. So anyway, I recapped it. I fixed a couple traces. I fixed up here in front, which was really messed up. Two of the actually diodes had to get replaced. A couple traces. Really back here was the only major trace damage. And up here was an actually resistor damage. The rest was pretty good, but a lot of cleaning around the sound chip area. Let me undo this for now. A lot of cleaning around the sound chip area, which is over here. The two sound chips, so they were taken off and cleaned and so forth. Over here is actually egret. It was fine. It wasn't bad at all. Over here are the LS245s buffers for the memory and the link between the VIA. Well, the actually MDU. This one uses an actually MDU. And that's the link between them and the process. The memory, the LS245 buffers, the MDU and the processor and the ROMs. Okay, so but yeah, there was no trace damage around the ROMs or anything. Over here was all pretty good. So it did take a while to get this board to work because we were trying to update the RAM from 256K chips up to 1 meg chips, and those were put on and it would not work with them. It just was not right. Then I swapped them back and all that. I spent a lot of time with that. And then I had a problem where it was working, but if I lifted the board a little bit or if I tapped it, it would stop working. It would lock up. And come to find out that this chip here, this memory chip, the ground pin was not soldered good. It had connection, but it was very flaky. So once I started that on better, bingo, the board worked. So anyway, so I'm gonna fire it up. Should I get this in right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fire up this board, and I don't have a speaker connected to it because I took out the pin header, so I gotta take out that one still. Oh, soldering iron. So we're gonna fire this one up, and I don't have speaker, so but at least we can see the SCSI flashing. And if I move this over to the monitor, we see it's gray over there. And we have arrow pointer, and here comes Happy Mac, and it's booting up. So we have success with this one. And if I tap it, we don't have a problem anymore. Okay, so we have this one working. Everything shut down good without any problem. Sorry about that ceiling fan in the background. Not much I can do about that until I get my camera set up better. I still don't like this setup for the cameras. It's a yeah. Anyway, so the SI we are good with. The only thing I'm gonna left to do with that is I got this one pin header pin here to take out that I put in temporarily for the speaker, and then it's gonna go into the ultrasonic cleaner. So that one good. The next one is this one is the 2CI. And let's get a better view. Let me put this up like this so you can see better. And we'll go over what was all done with this. Okay. Up here we had in the battery area, we had a battery bomb. Again, too, this board came all the way from I think Sweden also, same owner, and it's working out. When they came to me, it did not have ROM 4, so I took my CI board and I took out the ROMs. I actually read them in, so now I have individual file copies for each ROM chip. I socketed all of mine, and I socketed this one, so it'll be really easy in the future to deal with any ROM issues. And then I programmed on my own ROM and put that in here. These three are still the original ROMs. This one is the one that I made. Okay, so we had a battery bomb up in this area here. So some of these traces were already put on here for me when I got this. I just rechecked them and connected them better and so forth. Even one of them I ended up doing on the bottom. You can see it there. I want this focus. Come on, focus camera. Yeah, you can see where I had to fix two edgy traces down there on the bottom. This one that comes to the ROM chip and goes up here. Then another one here that comes to here. This one was already in here, so I didn't have anything to do with that one. I just checked it and fixed it up. So nothing else really on the bottom of the board. So, and then for the rest of that, this was mainly trace damage. Up here was the only really major trace damage in ROM. I didn't have any other damages anywhere else. Although, yeah, here there was some all along here. Let me bring that in a bit closer. Where is it? Up here. Here, yeah. So I had one trace here to fix, and then a bunch right here. You can see where all the green is. Over here, this was not trace. This was just cleaning of the cleaning of the traces and that, so that wasn't trace damage. Took off the chip, took a lot of these other ones off to clean and put back. So in all, this board was a pretty challenging one. It was the first time I really did something that I'm trying to get the focus that major. I don't. It just outfocuses itself back out, and this is why I don't like this manual, this autofocus. 1 second here. Let me go back to manual focus. To me, that looks better. Okay. So yeah, I recapped it all, and then spent some more time on it, and finally got it up and running. So this one works too. So this one, let me see if I can remember what all needs to go in here. Memory. Grab all my memory here. On the CI Bank A, it will end up using for the video RAM. This is not like this, like the CI, all the SI uses RAM for the video RAM. It doesn't have its own. So let's load it all up. And 8 sticks here I can put in here. Oh, sorry, y'all, I'm not seeing what's going on. Alright, memory is in. This one I can connect the speaker. SCSI, video, keyboard, power. Okay, so we have everything there connected. Let's fire it up. You saw the tone, you heard the tone. Let me move this to the monitor. I might not get in video now. There we go. Took a bit longer. Memory check. Because it don't give you the screen till it's got some memory for the VRAM to go into. So now it's still loading up and doing the rest. There we go. So the battery bomb CI works. Okay, so we are good with this one. This one I can put in a external ROM. So let me shut this down. And I put in a big mess of wire. Different tone. Sorry, I wanna boot from the built-in OS on the ROM. Okay. Okay, so this one good. Let's do a shutdown. Okay, so let's unpack this one. So this is the CI one done. This one, like I said, I really enjoyed this board. It was challenged to find what the issue was, and you won't believe what the main issue that kept it from booting was over here, where I fixed these two traces. See if I can get to it. These two, those two wires were actually touching each other, and that was shorting it out, and that alone stopped the whole machine from actually working. That simple. Something that simple, y'all. Can you imagine that? Okay, so let's everything off of this one. So the 2CI done. It does need to get an ultrasonic cleaning. And this is the VI, the very rare limited VI. This one here, when I got the board, the things that were faulty with it, CPU, a lot of legs were not soldered. They were loose. So I actually resoldered them. The ROMs were not attached, so I had to attach them. And then I don't even think there were any trace damage on this one. No, there wasn't any trace damage really with this machine, with this board. The what else? That I took off some more. I took off some other chips and cleaned around and then put them back. And they just had some corrosion, but everything was checked for trace damage. So recapped it. Recap the main caps, not these small little ones that they were already on the board. So yeah, that was all that was really done to it. It didn't have any battery damage or nothing really. So this one needs actually VRAM. Tone. We get video. We get the pointer. There we go. Oh yeah, this one is running. Yeah, let me get the other chip. Instead of that, let's just put on a internal blue SCSI. That way you can see that it even works with that. That's the other chip. And now it's probably gonna come up and say, not enough memory. Oh no, it's booting 755. There we go. And coming from the blue SCSI. Internal. There, 4 megs, Macintosh. It doesn't say it's VI though, but it is the VI one. So this one up and working also. I've already done a very vigorous testing on them. I've checked them with floppies. I've checked them with different memories. I've tested them many different ways. I've even tried them with some Nubus cards in there for the video, and it works. They work very well, and they they're good. So let me shut down this one. Okay, shut down soft. See, soft shutdown works. Okay, so we there with these 3 boards. So this is a VI also. It needs ultrasonic cleaning, although my ultrasonic cleaner is not this big. I'm gonna see what I can do. I may be able to put it in half and half and that and so forth. So I've seen they had 33-liter ultrasonic cleaner. That some are saying it was a pretty good buy. It's for like $600. I think I'm gonna try to get that. If I'm gonna be doing these boards, I need a bigger one. So now this is the other VI that is not working. Very high on the bottom. So I'm still working on this one. I get power, but that's it. So I mean, I've taken off the CPU. There was a broken pad down there. I fixed that. I put that back. I've taken off the actually VASP chip, which this one, this is a custom chip. It does a shitload of stuff. I mean, it's VIA 1, VIA 2 is in there, video is in there, everything is in there. I mean, it's a lot. This is the swim. Okay, that's your combo. That's your egret, your memory, and your buffers. This uses 7F 245s, which is same as LS 245s. Okay, this is where your ROM goes. I took off the ROM right now because I'm gonna take some other ROM and solder back over there for us to see. So this one is still work in progress. I don't know if I'll get it to work or not, but anyway. So I guess I'll leave it here. So you all have something to look at. I guess a 3 out of 4 is not bad for someone new doing these for the first time and had such a good success. Looking forward to some more boards. I got some other people sending me some. If you're willing to send me some too, I can try and see what I can do. I'll let you know what it's going to be. Do actually realize I am international. I'm not in the U.S. I do go up to Florida quite often. I have a house up there that my son is living in and that. So you can send the boards there, and then when I'm up there, I'll bring them down with me on the plane in my suitcase. Or if you want to, you can ship them to me directly. Well, it will go to an actually forwarder in Miami, and then they would send it down to me. But with that, then I'm going to need some sort of declaration letter that says that this item is coming into the Cayman Islands for actually repair, and there's no commercial value. It was not something purchased. There is no value on it. But duty, customs here, they charge 27.5% on anything coming in. So you have to provide an invoice or some sort of declaration of the value. Shipping would be up to you, and then any parts in that would be up to you. and then I'll probably add a charge of my time in that. Again, I do this as a hobby. I don't. It's just not a career for me. I am actually retired, so the funds I get from it will not be much. Um, so it won't be a very high price. I don't. I. It's just the way it is. Anyway, so but if you have a board that you're having trouble with and you would like me to take a look at it, I will gladly do so. But realize the obstacles and the hoops we gotta jump through for you to get the board to me. I'll work on it as I can, and then I'll get you back. I'll get back in touch with you, and we will communicate as it's being done, and we see where we go with that. Anyway, so that's it. I am gonna park this one. I'm gonna move on to working on some of my other stuff. I have my duo that I need to finish putting together. I have my own CI that I need to finish putting together. I got two G4s. These are in the nice aluminum cases. The cases have some damage. I need to fix them. And I got two G5s that are also multi-core processors and that multiprocessors and so forth that I need to go over and get them set up. Um, they're not classics like some of these are, but anyway, it's some machines that I wanted. The other good news is I finally got one and it's supposedly in good condition and working. We'll see when it gets to me. It's in Miami right now. It'll come down by ocean. Um, a Macintosh 128K original Macintosh. I finally got one. I got it for a good price. Um, Keyboard and mouse, and even an actually external floppy. And that. So let's see what that's like. Um, then yesterday too on auction, I won a Classic 2 and a Macintosh 2 CX. So I'll have a CX soon, and this will be my second Classic. My second Classic 2. I already have a Classic 2 and a Classic 1, and now I have another Classic 2. Then my other cargo that was at the house in Florida has finally made it to the shipping company, so it is there now. My friend dropped it off. Let me see what he tells me here. Mission accomplished. So one pallet is dropped off. Let me see if I have a weight on it. No, I don't have a weight on it yet. Anyway, but yes, one pallet is about 9 or 10 boxes. And that includes my actually microscope, my new microscope that's coming with the camera and the lenses, better lenses and so forth, and a bunch of computers. I'll leave a lot of that as a mystery for everyone. So, but anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna park these boards and work on some of my other stuff now. I also have some blue scuzzies I need to actually assemble and so forth, and I am running low on flux. This is my only tube left. But I'll order some when I'm going up because I'll be in Florida again. I think it'll be like October 19th or 20th. I'll be up there and come back down on the 30th, 31st or so. So anyway, if you like this video, please click on that like button. Um, any comments, feedback, suggestions, put them in there, please. Let me know what would you like to see me do. Um, I've got, like I said, I do have some more boards coming that people want me to fix. I can do a detailed video. I can do a video the whole time that I'm working on it. I can be recording and make it available, but realize that it may not accomplish much, may not get too much done. It may be multiple videos because it can take days sometimes. But once I got my new microscope and all that, I think it'd be much nicer to see me actually repair actually traces and see the same thing I see through the microscope and so forth. So, but leave me comments on what you like to see, how what else you want to do. I do have another Macintosh 512 here that I need to work on. I got my two C's that I need to work on too. This is the board of a Plus. This is just a board. I I needed an actually IWM chip for my 2C, so I borrowed it from this. So I am hunting for 2 IWM chips. So if anyone has any, hit me up. And if you're willing to actually sell them to me, or if you got some old boards that may have it on there, I would gladly take it. I'll gladly do that. I have two C's to fix. Yeah, no, one. But the other one is already fixed. Yeah, the other one is already fixed. That was the actually IWM that was bad in it. That was the only thing. So I socketed that and I put in the IWM. Another one here that also has a bad IWM, but also has memory problems, and the memory is up in Florida. So I'll deal with that when it comes, and everything will be socketed on that board. That I can do actually video on. That would be easy enough. Okay, so folks, thank you. There's a lot more in the coming days, weeks, months coming up, and I'm gonna try to document it and make it available for you all to see. All right, so if you like this video, please click on that like button. Tell others to join the channel, please. I'm over 60 members now, 60 people. So I'm getting I'll reach a milestone when I get 100. So can we make it up there? Can we make it up there soon? Maybe I will give something away. I don't know. I don't have too much, and plus being here is going to be a bit hard. Um, so maybe something small. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. I hope you all enjoy this, and y'all have a good day.